Welcome to English with Leanne. Today we have two idioms or expressions, and these are to take care of and to take care. Now, both of these have two definitions, two different uses, and you'll notice there's a lot of similarities. So let's start with to take care of. So to take care of, the first definition is to protect, to provide for. So this would be like, can you take care of my daughter this weekend? I'm going out of town and I need someone to come and stay with her and take her to soccer practice and do all the things that need to be done. So here, take care of, you're providing care, you're guarding, you're keeping them safe, and you are helping raise the person, you're caring for them, take care of. You might say, every day when I get home from work, I take care of my dog, right? This is probably the definition you are most familiar with. Now, our second definition of to take care of is to deal with. Now, I know that's a phrasal verb, but I do have a video on to deal with, which I will link down in the description if you are unfamiliar with this phrasal verb. But I really want to take a good look at how we can use to take care of in a lot of different ways with this definition of to deal with. And you might say to your husband or your wife, hey, darling, can you take care of the sink? There are a lot of dishes in there. Okay, I'm asking you to deal with what's in the sink, to deal with the dishes. And I'm asking you to do the dishes, to take care of the situation, to deal with it. Now, you might be like, wait, what if you want to use this for a person? Like I said, I need to take care of my cousin Johnny. Now, am I talking about providing for, or do I mean something much more sinister? I need to take care of my cousin Johnny. Ooh, I was not to provide for. In this context, that might mean that you need to kill him. So you might hear that use in a movie. But notice how that's still to deal with. So you can deal with things, you can deal with people, you can deal with situations. So if I need to take care of this project for work, I need to take care of this meeting before I can go to lunch. These are all things that you need to deal with. Now, our next example is kind of in between to take care of and take care. And that example is, take care, see you next week. Wait, what? Take care here, I'm using it to say goodbye, but not just goodbye. Am I saying take care of yourself? Or am I saying take care, which is to be cautious, pay attention, be careful, keep protected, take care. And that would be kind of a borderline where your English speakers are not going to know which definition necessarily you're using for that. But in both cases, you're using it to say goodbye, take care of yourself, be careful. It's kind of a mixture of both for English speakers. But let's take a better look at this definition, to take care. To be cautious, to be careful. An example of this might be, take care with that box. It says it's fragile. Okay, I'm telling you to be careful when you are moving that box. But we do have a second definition of to take care. And that definition is to make sure to do something. Now, when we use this, we will take care to do something. So take care to, and we'll have a verb. So I might say, take care to not cook the vegetables too much today. Oh, so here I'm telling you to make sure that you don't do something. Or am I telling you to pay attention and be careful? See, this is where the definitions get a little blurry. But notice how with to take care, when you add the of, we get those first two definitions. But if we add a verb afterwards or nothing, we're getting this to take care. So take care to brush your teeth every night or you're going to get a cavity. Okay, so you'll notice that this is often used as a warning or take care to read the fine print before you sign anything. Again, a warning, telling you make sure you read the fine print. That's the little tiny words at the end of a contract that might say something you don't want to agree to. So there you have our definitions of to take care of and to take care. You'll notice how there are definitely some similarities in how I explain them. The uses have some similar aspects. So go ahead and in the comments below, let me know if you can use these. Show me you using to take care of and an example of to take care. Good luck.